So as you can see, I rearranged some of my schedule. There's a lot more studying going on. So hopefully I'll get our grades up some more. And I also want to continue my work so that I can get some money. So let's start week 17, shall we? Alright. Hey, Max. Oh. Come on, that one was easy. Aisle 4 is ironic Gaga cover bands. Aisle 2 is the sincere cover bands. Sorry, Max, I can't keep track of all these different bands and with all the different names. It's not that hard, come on. What if I need a day off? You have to be able to help customers. Oh, you work here? Look, I'll show you. Throw out an album, I'll tell you where to find it. Okay. Take My Life for $3. Aisle 9. That's the Cherry Eatin' Grandpas, yeah? I made that name up. So did 90% of indie bands. Come on, give me another. Training's dumb. Let's just make it on the back room. I don't know if you've heard that one. It's pretty exclusive. It's only really got one fan. Well, what kind of indie fan would I be to pass up a tiny, intimate show with a little unknown band? I don't think that's out here. Let's go look for it in the back. Sounds good. Who's awesome? I'm awesome. I got out of training. That was interesting. Oh, Anne. Naughty, naughty girl. That went pretty well. And hey, Dominic. Oh. Flashback and then back to present. Present time, yes. I know this bed is just a cheap single, but after a long day it feels fantastic. The last quarter has barely begun and I'm already feeling blown out. I even made it home before everyone else. I pull my cell phone out to put it on the charger and notice a text from Max. We haven't had a chance to hang out much the last few days, unless you count that rendezvous in the back room. It might be nice to go out tonight. Maybe I'll give Max a call. Yeah. I smile and call up the speed dial contact for Max. Hopefully we can at least catch a bite to eat together. Oh, hey Anne, what's up? Just thinking about you. Want to get something to eat? You got it, babe. Let's grab a bite in town. Great. That was easy. A few hours later, our meal lays defeated before us. So, have you decided on what you want to study while you're here? I haven't thought much about it, Anne. I mean, I don't really care about a degree. Seriously, Max, how long do you think most bands struggle on the independent circuit before they really come into their own? I know you don't think you're going to be an overnight sensation. Yeah, I know it's a lot of work, but that's my point. I can't be doing that work while I'm also trying to get a degree. I guess that's a point. I just think you can work on your band and your schoolwork. And as long as you're here, you can get a degree as well. It just opens a lot of opportunities. Plus, I'd be happy to help with your schoolwork. You better. Having you around is about the only reason I can think of to be happy about schoolwork. I grin at him as he slurps the last of his soda. Sorry, this establishment does not look like it serves soda. I'm just saying. Well, getting to spend some more time together isn't a bad thing either. Though, I don't want to pull you away from band practice. You should come watch us practice again sometime. I'd like that. We finish off the last of our drinks and head out. Max puts an arm around my shoulder as we head back home. We haven't really had much time for real dates. This was nice. Yeah, I was just thinking that. Let's not go overboard, excuse me. Definitely, I can't wait for next time. Max smiles at me and we chuckle. Aw, so cute. There's that guy again. And, oh my goodness, is there really, like, not much going on? Dr. Feelgood. Oh. I'm not really sure what I want to do tonight. I should probably get some work done, but it's Saturday and I feel like taking a little time to myself. I respectfully request that you back off. With all due respect, please stay away from me. I turn for a moment, wondering if Rakesh is talking to me, but I don't think he is. He's got a notebook in one hand, and he's tapping it with a pen in the other. He seems to be considering what he wants to write down. He looks up from his notebook and catches me looking at him. Ah, Anne, welcome home. I must tell my parents how I feel, if possible without telling them how I feel. He looks at me as though I've got the answers hidden in my back pocket. I'm not sure what to tell him. Sure, I'll play through this time. I sigh a little internally, but give Rakesh a smile. Alright, let's hear what you've got so far. What are you trying to tell them? Are you finally ready to tell them you're not interested in becoming a doctor? Oh, really? Interesting. Well, something like this, yes. I received a letter from them the other day stating that they are interested in coming out to see how the school is treating me. I cannot let them come here. They would discover what I have been doing, so my letter must respectfully tell them there is no need. That's going to be a bit tricky. Alright, so what have you got so far? Let me see. I have to translate a bit. Dearest father and mother, I am fine. You needn't check on me. Everything's great. I am learning everything about medicine. Please feel free to cram it and stay where you are. It doesn't really say that, does it? Well, I did say I was translating a bit. It's actually in English. They'll want to know that I'm learning the language well. Here, you can see. I shake my head, but take the letter anyway. It is in English, and Rakesh did paraphrase it pretty well, even if he was being a bit sarcastic. Wait, are you actually sending them a proper letter? A paper letter? In this day and age? No, I'm just planning what to put in the emailed letter. Oh. Well. I guess I'm just not really sure how to advise him to move forward. Rakesh, you know you have to write this letter, right? I mean, I can't write it for you. I know. I'm not sure what direction to go in. Should I try to tell them that we're all sick? Should I tell them our place is rats? You know, you could always go with the truth. Rakesh looks at me like I've grown a hole in my head. I sigh and consider what he should do. I think when I'm on his route, I will push for the truth. But for now, well, let's see where this takes us. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. First off, write that you're doing great and everything's perfect. Talk all about your medical classes or whatever it is you tell them you do. Then you're going to talk about that security incident that happened a few weeks ago. Keep it vague, and then tell them they're blacking out the media so they won't be able to find anything about it on the internet. Rakesh smiles and starts taking notes. Finally, let them know that they've got security completely crazy down here, so no outside visitors can get in or out. It's a complete lockdown. You'd love to have them by, but it looks like campus security is going to be like this for a few months. Yes, this will work perfectly. Oh, thank you, Anne. You have saved me. I shake my head. There's no way this is going to hold up, but Rakesh doesn't notice me and seems much more interested in trying to get this new ludicrous letter sent. It's only going to buy you a few months' time, though, man. Good luck, Rakesh. Wish you the best. Alright, so that was 1 week. Well, at least we had a proper date with our boo. Let's do another one. Learning. And then, an event. As I sit in my room, I find myself staring at the ceiling. It's been a good year so far. I've had a lot of fun, gotten used to college life. I've even gotten together with Max. But as I think about what I've got done this year, I can't help but feel like I haven't really made a lot of progress on my greater goals. I mean, I came to college to get away from my surroundings, to get out of my comfort zone. I guess I've done that a bit. I feel like I've gotten more confident, but I still feel so shy. It kind of terrifies me, but I feel like I have to do something big, really get something going. Maybe if I can feel like I've truly left my old life behind. Like I'm really ready to claim this new life I'm leading. Alright, Anne, let's do this. I call up Car, and 20 minutes later she's in my room as we discuss what I can do.
Oh, I've got it. You know what you need to do, Annabelle?
We need to throw a party. What? No way. How would I throw a party? I wouldn't even know where to begin. Exactly. You're trying to cement the new you, right? The best way to do that and really break out of your shell? Throw a killer party. I think you're right. Of course I'm right. Oh, this is going to be so much fun. We'll have to find a space to hold it in and figure out who to invite. We can't just have it here? And what, invite your housemates? That's not very far out of your comfort zone, Annie Belle. Come on, think big with me. Okay, you're right. You're gonna help me though, right? Of course. You don't have to do this alone. I'm right here with you. I wouldn't miss it for the world. Thank you so much, Car. Ooh, we're gonna need some entertainment too. Well, I know the perfect guy for that. I'm sure I can think of something fun to do for people. Well, not to put too fine a point on it, Annie Belle, but don't you know a rock star? Oh my gosh, yeah, that's a good idea. Of course it is. Think of some other stuff to do though, okay? Definitely. Oh, Car, this is going to be so much fun. I know! Terrifying, but fun. Carmen and I hug as we squeal over our plans. This really will be a lot of fun. I can't wait to see what happens. It's going to be so exciting. Oh. I give a stretch after another long day of classes. I'm looking at the stairs thinking how nice it's going to be back in my room. As I head up, I think about paying a visit to Max's room. It would certainly be a good way to relax for the evening. I head upstairs and drop all but a few of my books off. Smiling to myself, I head back out into the hall. I knock on Max's door as I go over what I'll look into tonight. A moment later, he opens the door and smiles at me. Come on in, Anne. Wait, are you trying to get studying done in here? That is a clear tactical error, ma'am. I playfully push at his shoulder. Oh, come on, we have to get at least a little work done. Oh, this is very awkward. Well, if you're looking for work to do, I could actually use your help, Anne. I look confusedly down the hall over at Dominic. I'm not sure where he even came from. Max frowns at Dominic, coming out of his room for a moment. Dominic knows. He remembers that we were together at one point, and he's coming to stop this. This honestly looks like it could be trouble. Oh, sorry, but, I was just about to go into Max's room for a bit. I think Anne would actually like to get some work done, which is why it's a good idea for her to come with me. Yes, I'm sure you've got a fascinating array of spreadsheets to show her. Come on, Anne, let's at least have a little fun. Listen, you jackass. Yes, douchebag. Oh yeah, this looks like it's about to boil over. I'm not sure what to do. Internally, well, not really internally screaming out loud. Why? Why do I have to do this? I'm sorry, Dominic. Sorry, Dominic, but I really was just about to head into Max's room. We can work on that essay later. I've still got time. Thanks, though. Yes, tootle along, douchenik. Dominic looks furious, but he turns without a word and walks away. We head into Max's room, and I toss my things on his bed and turn to face him angrily. What was that all about, What was what about, douchenik? Yes. Oh, gosh, Dominic's voice came out of my mouth. Yes, Dominic. I'm not surprised to be one, Max. I've chosen to be with you, but it doesn't mean I'm your property. Max looks crestfallen, rubbing at his hair a moment. God, I'm sorry, Anne. I really can't stand his type. So prim and proper, and well... Look, you're kind of his type of girl, you know. What? No, I don't know. I'm with you, aren't I? Yes, and I'm glad you are. I just know he's probably a better study partner, and, well, I want your attention. Or something stupid like that. Listen to me sounding like an idiot. I can't help but smile a little. I'm still a bit miffed, but I can't believe the smooth bad boy Max would actually get jealous. It's a little bit flattering. I walk over and hug him, kissing him on the cheek for a moment. Just watch yourself, mister. Ah! I shriek as he picks me off the floor, sitting back down with me on his bed. All right, Teach, where should we begin tonight's study session? Oh, that was so hard on my heart. Gosh, why was there a scene like that? Oh. Ah. It's okay. I'll recover. I shall recover. Anyway. Class, everyone. It's still early in the quarter. I'm not sure what to expect from Professor Merriweather. Still, it should at least be entertaining. Right? Alright, if you're in this class, you've probably got the basics down. Which means it's time to start getting serious. Now, normally, we do this sort of thing in a lab, but today is special for 2 reasons. Number 1, some brain genius decided to mix glycerin with KMNO4 in our labs, meaning there is now an opportunity for alternate environment learning. Secondly, the morgue is full and my contact is on the cheap. As soon as she says that, one of the professor's TAs walks into the room, pushing a cart with a blanket over it. And a suspiciously body-shaped lump under the blanket. This is a 103 class. I'm pretty sure we're not up to this stuff yet. As soon as I see the look of glee on the professor's face, though, I know we're going to do this. Alright, better question. Who wants to make the first incision? Don't worry, he's dead. He complains very little. Around the room, everyone seems unsure what to do with this. A few hands tentatively go up. Come on! You won't get a chance like this for another 2 or 3 years. Professor Merriweather, are you sure this conforms to regulations? I'm sorry. I thought this was biology. Apparently, it's intro to law. Well, as it turns out, I've probably got a degree in that too, so how about you shut up? As a matter of fact, looks like someone just volunteered to take the first cut. The professor stares at me as the entire rest of the class turns to look at me, with a mixture of amusement and horror. I wait a few moments to see if the professor's going to change her mind, but finally I stand up and walk down to the front of the class. Here you go, Captain Rules. How about you choose our lesson plan for today? Pick a spot. We'll examine whatever you cut up. The professor hands me some plastic gloves, which I put on as she stands there staring at me. She then hands me a scalpel, and I look at the body. Luckily, the TA left his face and lower half covered. I walk over to the corpse and try to figure out what I'm going to do. I guess we'll cut into the chest this time, and the next time I'll refuse to cut, maybe. I examine the chest of the cadaver. I'm not sure what area I want to examine. Heart? Lungs? He's not getting any deader, kid. Just pick something. Finally, I make a deep incision just below his right lung, pulling the knife around to make a good flap. That's better. Alright, looks like we're looking at the lungs today. Now, the first thing you'll notice is the lack of blood. That's because they drain these things, and because I'm not a complete idiot. The professor looks at me just standing there and makes shooing motions. I slowly return to my seat as Professor Merriweather begins her lecture properly. I can't believe she had me do that. It wasn't my favorite, but it was still a fascinating learning opportunity. I suppose. My eyes. Studying. Oh, good. Look at my grades. Going up every day. Right. Well, that was a fast week. And a heartbreaking week. I hope week 19 is a little more kind. Please. Going to class. Doing my job. What a great day at work. Went to sleep. I am starving. Luckily, the cafe is on the way home. A nice sandwich sounds perfect about now. As I open the door, I see Isabella and wave hello. She smiles, but she seems to be busy. And then this real douchebag shows up. As I'm sitting down with my food, I notice Chad coming in. Ugh, this might get ugly. I duck down in my seat a bit. I don't want to cause a scene, and I certainly don't want to antagonize the football player. I'm sure he wouldn't do anything violent, but still, there's no need to cause a ruckus. Besides, if Isabella needs me, I want to be here. Luckily, Isabella doesn't notice him at first and keeps serving other customers. Finally, after a few moments, I hear Chad clearing his throat loudly. Ahem!
Hey, Isabella, I don't get to have a word or nothing? I don't see why you should get a word in. Do you honestly feel like there's something to say? Because I don't particularly. Come on, don't be like that, baby. Look, I'm sorry I screwed up. Doesn't mean we can't have some good times, right? You really think that's all it's going to take?
Isabella sets down the tray she was carrying with enough force that the sound echoes through the whole cafe.
We're over, you bastard. You had your chance at greatness and you frickin' blew it. Now scuttle off and leave me be. Come on, baby. I'm not the only one missing out. We had some good times, right? I've made some mistakes, sure, but I'm coming to you on my knees here. Oh, are you? Really? Because you look like you're standing perfectly well to me. You don't even have flowers or chocolates or anything. You're not even trying. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad you didn't bring me flowers. I'd hate to think you wasted your money. We done here? Come on, you think you can do better than me? Just forgive me already. Are you kidding? I could find a better man than you out behind the dumpsters.
Chad turns red in anger for a moment.
Are you kidding me? I'm the best thing that ever happened to you.
Isabella's got this. I think for a moment about jumping in and sticking up for Isabella, but then I realize I'd just be butting in. This is between Isabella and Chad, and she doesn't need me sticking my nose in.
No, Chad, the best thing that ever happened to me was finding out early that you were a boneheaded, selfish asshole without a lick of sense to you. If you had any of those, you wouldn't have treated me the way you did. So why do you think I'd want to have anything to do with your ridiculous ass? Hey, look, I'm just saying You're just saying? Hey, sucker, I want to treat you like a possession and sex toy. Why won't you go back in my pocket where you belong? Here's a hint. Because I'm none of those things. And the fact that you probably, even now, don't understand that is why we will never, ever be together again.
Chad looks completely stunned by Isabella's tirade. He's just standing there slack-jawed.
I'm sick of you taking up my air, Jack-off. I'm going to the back. If you're still here when I get back, you're going to be the sorriest sack of crap in this whole school. Okay, bye.
Isabella stalks off to the back, completely ignoring Chad. For his part, Chad just shakes his head and turns to leave. Woo! Go Isabella! He can't muster a quip or line. He's been completely and utterly defeated. Pardon me. A few minutes later, Isabella comes out of the back and spots me still sitting there.
Oh man, you saw all that, huh? What an asshole, am I right?
I just smile and nod.
Thanks for not butting in. I hate it when people try to fight my fights for me.
Well, you're a very strong woman, Isabella. I knew you'd be fine.
Well, thanks anyway. You full? If not, I'll grab you something good.
Sounds great. Woohoo! You go, girl. Tell it like it is. Got to go to sleep. Working at the record store. More sleep. Study. Work. You get an F. Okay, I think I've gotten enough studying done for one evening. Now I think it's time to start thinking about my party again. I need to figure out what kind of entertainment we're going to have. Obviously, we need to play this. I've been writing up notes for planning ever since that first night. Carmen said it best when she said I know a rock star. It's just a question of asking him. He would never say no to you. I shouldn't be so embarrassed to ask my boyfriend for a favor, yet here I am. I knock on Max's door and organize my pitch as he opens the door. You have a pitch? Aw, Anne.
Oh, hey, Anne. What's up? I figured you'd be studying tonight. Not that I mind a visit, beautiful.
Well, not sure how to ask this, but, well, how would you like a gig? I'm trying to throw a party, and it's not a party unless you have entertainment. And I don't know anyone more entertaining, and it would be really nice if you would play for me.
Whoa, slow down.
We both laugh as I try to compose myself.
Alright, let's talk a couple specifics. Real party or just a couple friends? You gonna pay us? I assume you want the whole band, not just me and a guitar. What kind of people are you inviting?
Real party. I can try to pay a bit, and yes, the whole band. It's not just going to be a couple friends, but it's not like I'm looking to invite the whole campus or anything.
Well, once people get wind that I'm playing. Alright, Anne, you've got a deal. I'll call Memphis and we'll get things ready. You have the rest of the details sorted?
Not yet, but we'll let you know more when we know. Max and I shake hands on it, and I head back to my room, dialing up Carmen as I go. Beep.
Hey, Anne, good timing. I just heard back from my guy. We've got a place.
Perfect. Max said yes, so we've got the entertainment. Alright, so we've got the basics. We should probably have more entertainment than just the band, but we can put that together as we go.
Exactly. Now we just need to figure out who we're inviting.
Yeah, Max asked who we'd be inviting to.
We probably don't want to take an ad out in the paper, but we want to get the word out enough that people know what's going on.
I think I know who to ask about it. Give me a bit of time to consider it.
Okay, do you want me to ask around for other attendees?
No, I gotta do this, I think. Or should I? I'll get Carmen to do some work. I don't know how I'm going to do. Actually inviting all the people I know I want to have come to my party. I'd love it if you could invite a few of your friends. It might also help fill out the roster a bit.
Oh, please. Flattery won't get you anywhere. Well, maybe somewhere.
Bah, flattery will only get you mostly there.
It sounds like we're well on our way. We can do it, Annie Belle.
Yeah, I think we're well on our way to a fabulous bash. We can do it together. Alright, and that's the end of week 19. That was a lot more calming than the previous two. Oy.